Hey everybody, I'm Deborah Robinson with Always Made New, and I'm here to clarify a few things that you've heard me say lately. The first thing I want to encourage you to know that you are creating your own naturally holistic homestead. Oh my gosh, you probably just went cringed. Homestead? No, I'm not a homesteader. I'm not doing any, I don't even have land. I'm in an apartment. Okay. Hey, it doesn't matter. Your homestead is where your heart is. And there's no quantifier here that you have to own a certain amount of land, that you have to be in town or in the country, that you have to garden or not, or that you even have to be self sufficient. Okay. And the idea of doing all of those things is probably pretty overwhelming to you because most of you that are following Always Made New, you're super busy. I've heard you, I've seen you. Hey, I am too. Okay. I'm multi passionate. I have my own business, 4-day living history event every year. I homeschool. There's only so much that we can do. And most of you are just like me. You're working from home or you have a job. You might love to be working at home and or you maybe you are a stay-at-home mom, probably homeschooling, and hey, you have a job too, by the way. So there's only so much we can do in a day, but we all are on our own journeys, and I want to encourage you in that. We got to stop the overwhelm. We got to stop the comparing. And so, to me, the first step from what I've learned the hard way from the School of Hard Knocks. Now, this is from somebody that, yeah, I mean, yeah, we have a ranch, we've raised cattle and all that. I have a BS in animal science, I have a master's in education. Um, I'm a master herbalist and an animal aromatherapist. But guess what? Back in the day, in between the college education and learning these natural homesteading skill or lifestyle skills, creating your own natural remedies and things, in between there, I was just like you. I was out there Googling and looking and YouTubing it and just kind of seeing, well, how do you make homemade bread from scratch? I didn't grow up with that, y'all. I didn't. How do you make sourdough? How do you make homemade cheese? And so I had to scrap around and figure those things out. I bought some classes along the way and continue my education in that. And what I found is that if you just stick out there in Google land and you're constantly trying to just learn a trick here and there, you may eventually figure it out. But who has time for that? And how many of us actually stick it out to the end, right? And what ends up happening a lot of times is we start patching a lot of different things on together, thinking we have to do it all. And then we end up doing nothing. Or we get discouraged because that little tomato plant that I'm trying to grow over here is not thriving like it should. And I'm over here with my family, and guess what? It's not thriving either because I'm trying to get healthy food on the table. Okay, deep breath. So, what we're going to do is we're going to slow it down and we're going to figure out what's most important for your family. And I'm going to encourage you to see that the most important, and I think it is a homesteading skill that you could learn, is how to create a more healthier, holistic lifestyle for your family. I'm going to explain what that all means along the way as we go further together on this journey. But in the meantime, if you can focus on having a nice balance between, knowing when to use natural remedies, how to use them, where to get them if you're not going to make them, and when to go to the doctor. I'm not a doctor, okay? And I do go to the doctor. So when to go to the doctor and how to have a nice blend between those two. We call that integrative medicine, is what we call that. And so we're going to focus on getting healthier, but that doesn't mean you have to give up everything either, okay? We're not going to do fad diets either. So it's going to be a focus on understanding what the word, like you might have heard the words real food, or whole food, like what is that? What's hype and what's not when it comes to food labeling, which is so tricky, okay, and a lot to keep on top of. And then trying to get some of these toxins out of our homes. But we're gonna start simple. We're gonna start simple and we're gonna go at a speed that is at a rate that works for you. Okay. So are you ready? I am. So what you have to look forward to is I'm going to have some content that I'll put out there that will be in the form of a blog post on my blog that's coming, and then also podcast episodes so that you can kind of learn while you're going along your way. That's going to be like free. That's the free community content that I'll have available for you. But then I also have some other things coming soon that will help you to really fine tune all this. So I hope you find the information helpful and encouraging to know that you are creating your own naturally holistic homestead. Okay. You do have a homestead. Okay. You do. All right. See you soon. Bye.